On.
You're ready, and it looks like it's 9 o'clock, so let's call this meeting to order. Whoa, it wasn't my fault. Get that?
Hi.
Thank you, Larry, we're right on time.
Right on time, that's what it is. It's a long-
Just let- I'm sure you got it right.
Right on time.
All right, welcome of guests and public comments. Anybody wishing to say anything? Robert,
Good morning.
good morning.
You know, it would seem to me like all of our assets, the money we make with, grant money, millions, tens of millions of dollars, and all of our good stuff that you all have got for us, which is good. I just can't believe, you drive around, you see all the farm ground that comes out, all the canals, all the drains that you sell off, and we have to raise our M&O to $30 an acre. Our little sister district down below, they have nothing, and theirs is at $17. Everything of theirs comes out of their pocket. It seemed to me like those of us that are farming, we should just about be to the point of getting a patronage dividend. We're supposed to have a $30 an acre M&O fee. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, well, thanks. Few little errors on there, and our grants, are not free and clear. We always have matching grants.
Right.
Yeah.
But some
And our goal is to do exactly what you said, so that you receive a check every year instead of sending one, but we haven't gotten there.
Okay.
All right, minutes of the November 12th meeting, tab 3. November 1st, then we'll do the December. This is November, we did not have one in December.
I move to approve the minutes.
All right, second, all right. Larry made the motion, George seconded. I had to look real quick, make sure I didn't see anything. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign. All right, minutes are approved. Next item is Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, we've got the designation of Chief Administrative Officer, which we know who that is. Do we have a resolution? Yes, we do.
Yes, you do.
Therefore be it resolved. Okay, so there's no name, it just says the district chief administrative officer.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder who that may be. Okay. Chair will, now let me think. We need 2 resolutions. The first to confirm that
The first is a designation, the second
the
is
designation
will
of
be
the,
yeah,
okay. And then
calling
the
the,
second will be calling the election.
yes.
All right, on that district board resolution, I will entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion for the resolution.
All right, Larry made the motion.
Second.
Second, Jared seconded. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign. Congratulations, Chief Administrative Officer. Okay, next, under tab B, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, this is where we actually have the resolution.
And yes, we're ordering the election for May 2nd, 2026.
Okay,
Under the Texas Water Code Section 49.103B, it requires that an election be held on the first Saturday in May of even numbered years to elect directors. Under Texas Water Code Section 49.103A, district directors hold staggered four-year terms. The 4-year term for the district director positions for divisions 2 and 5 expire in 2026. Enclosed under separate cover, you will find an order calling an election for those 2 director positions to be held on May 2nd, 2026. At this time, it is asked that you approve the order calling the director election.
Okay. She's asking that somebody approve that resolution, that next one that you see. Chair will entertain a motion. Larry made the motion.
Second.
Eric seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign. Okay, congratulations.
Thank
You're
you.
now our director there of the elections.
All right.
And we're doing it for number Division 2 and 5.
Yes, May 2nd, 2026.
There you go. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that's real quick. Here we are to Mary. Hello, Mary.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We have 2 months worth of financials to review.
You want to do each separately, or do you want to just,
For the month of November, we can review, if you'd like, the $1,000 check report.
and
And then we can
December?
move to the month of December.
That's fine, let's do it that way. Let's go to the check report in November. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Anybody?
On number 8, Pete, that AutoZone commercial, is that through AutoZone, through the grease, so once we,
Yes, the grease tubes
Yeah.
that we buy for stock, yeah, they are for AutoZone, and that's just a commercial sale,
oh, it's the commercial?
commercial sale, yes.
Grease is going up, is that what I heard?
Mhm.
Sure.
Everything.
What happened? Everything.
On number 25, Jay, is that rural reclamation, that's quarterly or yearly?
That's quarterly,
Quarterly?
yes.
That's the same deal for the other one too, right?
Right, yeah, they're separate contracts.
Okay.
Is number 14 for the Zoom, is that a real number? I mean, is that how much we pay for Zoom?
This is for our telephone system, and it's an annual subscription.
Oh, I thought it was just for Zooming.
No, no, sir.
Yeah, that'd be pretty tough for us too.
Wouldn't it be?
We have saved significantly moving to the Zoom annual subscription from AT&T.
And the last one, Mary, 35? How's that compared to last year? Did that increase also?
Yes, and each year, it seems to be, the postage goes up, so each year our cost increases.
At least it's a one-time thing, a year, right?
Well, we do have statements that go out throughout the year, reminding of the delinquent balances.
Yeah, that's just the postage on the statement. Yeah. Okay, since we got there in the checks, you wanna backtrack, Mary, or where are we gonna see the financials in December?
I think it's right next to it.
Let's just go to
In the
this,
front one.
well, then let's go to the checks in December first. Do a little back, okay?
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Anybody, line 35, I see, we had to give money back.
We did. Sharon tries not to.
Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't do water, they submit an estimated amount of what they We
And
leave,
then
they
it
move
didn't-
the water, and then we hold
Yeah.
it. Mary puts it in a holding account, and, unfortunately, they did not do that.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just noticed that. Okay. And then Hub International, is that,
That's my question too.
is this once a year? What is this that we're looking at?
These are quarterly payments.
They're all quarterly payments?
Yes.
Okay.
And remember,
And
it's
who
all,
takes care of all this insurance?
it's all umbrella.
Okay.
Okay. November, December, and January, it's our first quarter. Okay.
Hey, Pete?
Yes, sir.
That Diesel America, you're taking your fuel injection points? Are you
Yes.
having good results?
I think we have, Luis here, he's our shop supervisor. I'll let him answer that.
Yes, sir. We used to take them to Southwest Fuel, but unfortunately they closed down. So our only vendor is Diesel America, and we haven't had any issues since.
Southwest Fuel is open again.
Yeah.
They're open again?
They're open
Oh,
again.
I wasn't aware of
They do a
that.
good, very good job.
I'll
They're on,
consider
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus Street in Paisano.
Yeah, downtown.
We'll
that.
reach out to them.
Yeah, John Dale, the one that we used to take them to.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody? All right. Mary, take over again.
We can proceed with our monthly investment report.
Yep. Now, we're gonna do that for December?
We,
You wanna start in November or skip to? Okay,
yes, the difference on both monthly reports is just the ending balances on our checking account and money market account and dewatering. Those are the only numbers that fluctuate each month, as well as an increase in the interest for our certificate of deposit with Western.
okay. Then why don't we go to, you need a resolution for your quarterly report, don't you?
Yes,
Okay, why don't we jump to that, and that's 10D.
and this report is just a summarization of for the month of December. And for the month of October, November, December, our interest received was $14,395.07.
And we're still holding a large amount in our money fund, because it's still pretty good interest, right?
Yes, it is.
3.94. 407. Okay, well, I will entertain, Chair will entertain a motion to approve your quarterly investment report.
Make motion to approve.
Jared made the motion, Mike second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign. Okay,
Our following report is our balance sheet for the month of December.
okay. I'm having trouble telling me where that is. Balance sheet, okay, I found it. It's under a yellow December. Got it? You got a green one? Okay. Did y'all find it?
It's on 5A.
This is 2 months ago.
Yeah.
5A?
5A, and then it's November, December. This is November.
Oh, yeah.
December.
5A, and behind the A is the,
Oh, you know what?
Is it December one?
is the December, yeah. Behind that yellowish or greenish.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's December.
Okay, I think we're there. So, anything you wanna point out on that?
There is an increase on our accounts receivable, Mr. Eddie, account 11600. And those are the end of the year, 2001 invoice,
Oh,
as
good.
well as our tax assessment with El Paso Water and Lower Valley.
Okay, and that, when does that come in?
That would be coming in this month. They have it till January 31st to do so.
Okay. That's at 11,600, you see there. Okay,
His has a couple.
find it, George?
I think it's, yes, I can look at theirs.
Okay.
You can have mine.
There's also a recording of our 75,000 on a grant receivable, and that's for the Montoya Phase 3. We are pending payment for that specific grant.
Yeah, 11,620. All right, I think everything looks okay. I don't have any other. Gentlemen, you got any questions on the balance sheet or the, might as well go to net revenue too.
The following month, we are 2 months into our fiscal. The majority of our income is our tax assessment, water assessment, service fee, which leaves us at 11% incoming income based off of our budget.
What was your percentage again?
11%.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we should see a big jump in that in January.
For the month of January, correct.
A lot of farmers are waiting until January. Waiting for a pecan.
It will also include those payments for the 2001 contract as well.
That's good. All right.
And regarding our expenses, we are at 9% of our budget.
Okay. 2 months in, we're at 9%. Okay, anybody see anything you wanna ask Mary while you got her?
The following remainder reports are our credit card and our legal consulting.
Okay. We got both November's and December's here.
Stops pretty quick, too, doesn't it?
What's that?
Stops pretty quick, or
Meaning, yeah,
which one's that? It's the Montville, right? No? Is this the last month, Art?
no, this is November and December, so,
No, this is the last time we see one of this for a while, right?
what do you mean?
I mean, one of them's gonna be eliminated, right?
This is the credit card, or the credit card.
Oh, you're in the credit cards, oh, no. I was in the wrong thing. She started with legal stuff. Okay.
What are we looking at? Legal, right?
We're looking
Wherever
at
we
both the
think.
credit card and legal.
So you're looking at the legal one? At the-
Yeah.
Yeah, no, which,
What category we got?
the big, look at the tab under
It's on D.
December.
December, yeah.
Look at December's legal. It's under a blue tab marked December. Under tab 5. In the middle of the pack. Try that.
Mr. Brooks, we will see a decrease in our legal fees due to the lawsuit litigation.
Yeah.
So that will, you will notice a significant.
Still there, but it's still
About this month.
So, yeah, that, obviously, the case went through, August, and then we went to the court in October.
Right.
We started a new fiscal, so it has significantly reduced for the new
Yeah.
fiscal. We're still waiting on the final,
Declaration or
hearing from,
whatever.
the Supreme Court, you know,
Yeah.
say, give the announcement, but, yeah, as far as it's been pretty quiet and it's slowed down, obviously, since, we reached settlement.
So you're right, George, it's slowed way back.
Slow way back. Yep. Having the 2 months worth in one meeting really messes me up.
Yeah, all right. Any other questions? Those legals are there to let y'all see where we're spending that money. We already approved your quarterly report.
Yes, correct.
Anything else on the financials? Anybody? Or either one? Mary, I guess somebody's yelling at you, so
That's great.
thank you.
Good job, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, very good. Just kidding.
Sonia, how are you?
Ready yourself?
Good.
We also have our 2 months.
Okay.
We'd like to go through just adjustments or would you like to?
Let's go through the adjustments, yeah.
Okay, for November, we have the 20-year limitation removal of the 21 years. So removing the year 2005 tax year.
Okay.
And the total amount on that was $3,893 with 65 cents.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay, and that's all we have for November for the adjustments.
All right.
So I need approval, please.
Let me ask you a question
Yes,
real
sir.
quick on that first tab there. Hold on. Right at the end of the 25-year summaries, where we go start at 2005, what is this at the end of it? Are those the tax suits?
The reports or the actual adjustments?
It's, or are these adjustments?
Although, yes, the format looks a little different due to it being 85 accounts.
Oh, the
So-
2005 tax year, okay.
Yes, the 20-year limitation.
Now I'm understanding, okay.
Yes, the report does look a little different. 'Cause the
Yeah, a little
85
slow on the uptake, so that's,
20, 205.
these are the
25.
ones that we let go now.
Yes,
Is that right?
21st year, yes, we let go. We let go.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
and that's where it came up to that 3,000
It should be.
Yes, 3,893 with 65
and
cents.
65 cents.
Yes, sir.
So basically, the 20-year limitation is gone.
Correct. Yes, sir.
So
So every
basically,
November.
we quit pursuing that $3,893,
Yes,
right?
sir. It was 21st year hit, so it's
Okay.
removed for the tax code.
Okay.
You're under December.
Yeah. Okay. I remember Jim Sperry used to argue there was no such thing, but then I think they did
Yes, sir.
legislatively create that 20-year.
Yes, yes. Yes, we discussed it with Dr. Alba. Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's about our third, fourth year doing it.
Okay, thanks. Well, let's, all right, now I'm ready. I'm ready for December.
Okay. And December,
Yeah. Let's go to the adjustments in December.
we do have 7, 1 through 6. Basically all the same. They need to charge out the water used during the 2025 irrigation season. So we're adding money onto our books, not taking away.
They adding money, and I see there's a name I recognize there.
Yes, sir.
And I had to come by yesterday and say, what the heck was that? And they explained it, and I got it. I understand. So
So 1
I've
through
either
6.
received that $4.68 bill, or,
Yes.
of course, I haven't.
You have,
Okay.
okay, 1 through 6, that they're all the, when you need to be charged the water usage. And then number 7 is removal of $20 service fee. It was a
Okay.
reference account and we didn't change the line code, so we had to remove the $20 service fee.
Okay, so we lost 20 there, made some money on the other.
Correct, yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, sir. And we started the new year.
All right.
Please have a motion.
You need a motion to approve the adjustments.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mike made the motion, Larry second, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
I'm sorry,
Wait.
Mr. Ivy, was that for the November or for the 20-year? For the motion that
Do we need a motion for the 20-year?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
for
we
both,
do?
yes, sir,
Yes.
because of removing taxes, it's a tax
Okay,
adjustment.
because we're removing those.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do the November since we're at it, at the adjustments. So this first one is for the adjustments.
Okay.
All right, Mike made the motion, Larry second, right?
Yes.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign. And thanks for catching that, Claudia, okay. Now we will entertain a motion to drop that 2005 year,
Correct. Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what the proper,
A 20-year limitation?
20-year limitation, okay.
Motion approved.
All right, Jared made the
Second.
motion. Mike second, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Anyone opposed, same sign. Okay, 1 and 2, got it.
1 and 2, yes, sir.
All right, next.
We just want to review the last few months. Of course, we haven't gotten for December.
We had no more adjustments, right?
No, sir, no more
Okay.
adjustments, so that's.
Thank you.
no more
So
adjustments.
now we're gonna look at our,
We could go to the December El Paso Public Service Board in North Valley.
okay,
There's been no activity
everybody took off,
in December.
okay?
We did on taxes, we did take off 5, so we're working on that stuff.
Okay,
New year, so,
took 5 suits off,
yes,
yes.
sir. And our last one would be the percentage.
All right,
It's a brand new year, so we started and we're at 8.4321 compared to the following year. Yeah, but we haven't ended the month yet, so we're still collecting. We have to the end of the, January 31st to collect without penalty and interest, so.
okay, you got it.
And that's all for me. gentlemen.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, let's see here. Jay, Central Manager's Report.
Good morning. We've got a presentation, brief presentation we're doing PowerPoint, just summarizing the improvement and the work that has gone on with the district's delivery system over the last 50 years, from the infrastructure and conservative efforts that have been ongoing. So we're gonna, give you a brief presentation on that. You want me to put our screen, Dr. Blair, or you want to share yours, or I can share ours?
Yeah, go ahead and share yours if you got there.
Okay, see that?
Yep.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna go over Dr. Blair, or you want?
No, you can go ahead. It's just a very brief presentation.
Yeah. So these are the projects dating back to 1976 and up to 2024 on improvements that have been ongoing on the delivery system and the telemetry to help obviously with the efficiency of our district and putting our district forward into the next, century, I guess, if you will. But, so you can see the list here, significant amount of money, and infrastructure and investment that have, been ongoing.
Those are just example pictures.
What are the
of-
dollars for? The dollars actual construction cost, or is it?
Yes. Yes, construction cost, when they occur with the year, yeah, so from 76 to 2024,
Yeah, they're all adjusted, brought to $2024.
Okay.
yeah, up the top here, 2024. Obviously, starting, with the lining back in the day, in 76, the Bureau, we lined, the smaller laterals, the smaller canals, and obviously the Partidor, and 2010 was a significant one. Prior to that, the American Canal extension that, the district and, our board had fought.
On the American Canal extension, I believe there was a bond that was floated for that, right? Everything else has been our money?
That
No, we didn't bond it. It was about 95% was paid by the federal government.
Federal, yeah, there
Oh,
was
okay.
earmark for that, yes, back in 96, and, J.D. Abrams and Kiewit, there was a joint venture there, but yeah, that helped significantly to, increase the efficiency and the time, because we would bring it to the Rio Grande and then, bring it into the Riverside Canal from downtown.
That's a lot of money in the federal government.
Yes, it was an amazing project that has helped, the district significantly in conservation and efficiency, so yeah,
So the 110 is just our 10%, and the 90% above that was what they contributed.
no, so that was the 110 is the total cost of the project, in today's dollars, so yeah, the federal government, there was no, it's owned by International Budget and Water Commission, the American Canal, so the district, to my knowledge, was there a cost direct to the district?
Yeah, in 96, we, through, our contracts with the city, we contributed $5 million.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a great rate of return. for
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, those projects are long gone, you won't see those
Yeah,
again.
we wish we had those back,
Right.
those 90-10s or 95s, fine.
And, yeah, so the Partidor, was a significant improvement to the, existing structure, and, yeah, we've got some photos for you. And then you see a lot of these, after that were, grants that were pursued, by the district, and others that were done in-house by our crews, Pete and Rick, our maintenance and operations crews, when they do the Shot Creek on during the non-irrigation season, are the majority of the remainder there, so, it's, I think, for the district and ourselves, that, these earthen channels, earthen canals, that it helps, I think, myself, sleep better at night, and Pete, and, on breaches, and, a lot of the stuff, so the lining is significant to the efficiency of the system overall. So we'll go through start with a couple of photos here. Got any questions, just feel free to holler. Yeah, this is a popular structure.
That's the part that, oh, yeah.
In 2010.
Where do we rate in relation to the rest of the country when other similar projects such as ours? I'm looking at Arizona, Southern California, Riverside area. Do we have a comparison, or are we the only ones that are actively lining our canals because of the nature of our district? Do you understand what I'm trying to say, Pilar?
I'll give it a stab, and then Dr. Blair can continue, but I mean, as
I
far
don't,
as.
I don't know, there's no rating system out there that I know of. I mean, there's 4,000 reclamation districts in the United States, and they're all very unique. Obviously, I've done, billions of work on billion-dollar projects in California. California is very unique in the country and in the world.
Right.
In terms of the money that the state puts in and that the federal government puts in, because it supplies, Imperial, it supplies significant amounts of water Los Angeles into San Diego. So, yeah, it's hard to make a comparison when you have a district that's 500,000 acres and supplies 18 million people to our district. But in Texas, we're pretty much up on that. We're probably, no doubt, percentage-wise, we're the highest district in the state of Texas with line canals. So we're number one in the state of Texas as far as lining canals.
If I can remember correctly, back in the day when we were talking about lining the canals, I remember Arizona because they have a very good system that brings the water from Colorado, and they line they have a very good efficient system. We, at least when I came on board, we didn't have that many, as you can tell by the number of dollars per year, that we were actively pursuing lining the canals for that very reason, to start making our system more efficient. So we actually actively pursued that. I believe that we spent money of our money to get these canals lined, even to the point where we went for grants to help us and so forth. But I want to commend the district for doing that, because look at where we're at. It's almost comparable to the American Canal. If you add up all those dollars, that's a heck of an investment that we've done over the years, in the last 20 plus years. At least that's my observation, being part of the district.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, in conjunction with the board support, leadership, and with the team that we've got here in the district, Dr. Blair and operations and maintenance that have been, full throttle and putting this together and year in, year out. It's been great. The Automatic Gates is another program that we've, Dr. Blair and the rest of the team have implemented to help streamline the operation. These are the gates, and with Pete and Enrique's guys, we do these in-house, and Dr. Blair and Rick with the telemetry. It's just simplified the operation significantly.
It's amazing how our district has done, and what Pete and you guys have done. Go look at their jobs, and go look at them after you guys do their A1 profession. Wanna just put that out there.
No, thank you. Absolutely. It's, I remember we started, but with the one-shot Creek machine, I think we're up to about 4 machines now?
4 machines.
4 machines with Shot Creek. And yes, it takes time and practice, but dedication. So yeah,
You can see the first canals to these.
Yeah.
They were a little wavy, but we fine-tuned it.
You gotta start somewhere. So no, they've done an amazing job, and currently we're actually shot creating this morning on the west side at Montoya.
Yes.
But this SCADA system and telemetry that Dr. Blair and Rick and the rest of the team have launched, and it's online for everybody to see, and now this rider don't have to drive from Fabus to downtown to check the water level. All they gotta do is check online on their telephone and see exactly where the elevation is and how much water's coming down. And as many sites that obviously we're trying to install more, but we currently do have a grant that's helping significantly. But all of this, is just efficiency, but safety measures when we're running water, especially in the neighborhoods in the city and whatnot, and to ensure that there's not a breach and water gets here to our farmers as safely and efficiently as possible.
Yeah, we've had a mission about it. There's a mission. Things didn't just fall from the sky and just happen.
Yep.
We actually actively, as a team, as the irrigation district, as a team, we've gotten to where we're at because of the efforts that all of our team has done. And a lot of time we get caught up in the day-to-day and we don't realize how well we're doing and what we're doing. So we have to reflect, when we see a graph like that, holy cow, that's a lot of work, a lot of money that we put into this, that technically we didn't have to, but if we want to be in the 21st century in the top in what we do, we need to invest in our future, and this is what it is. And now other districts in Texas or even in Southern California will come to our district and use us as an example of where we've come from and where we're headed. We're not messing around, we're gonna take this water seriously, and we're gonna conserve our water. The little bit that we do have when we don't have it. So, thank you.
Very good.
Yeah, these are what SCADA's, and let Dr. Blair explain the assessment rate on the acreage.
So Jared, you have tough shoes to fill, buddy.
Yeah.
You're the new kid on the block.
Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah, just as a reminder on our increase, all we did was adjust for inflation on the M&O. We adjusted for the last 4 years because we had had such significant inflation. So the M&O isn't at a dollar increase is the same, as it was, as you can see on that chart, as it was previous year. So we're not increasing it above the inflation rate.
And that concludes the presentation. So yeah, if you have any questions, I'd happy to answer, try to answer.
Doing good. I had a little bit of those, for Robert's concern, those grants are not nearly the 90-10 anymore. They're usually, we put in 70 and we get 30 or 80 or 20.
No, we don't even have any of those. They're 50-50 is the best we've got now.
50-50, but they were on.
We finished that 80-20 one, yes, that's it.
Yes.
80 us, 20, yes, those are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have a bad one that was 80 us and 20 them. We're not doing those
The other way
anymore.
around.
We're not gonna do those anymore, so we need them. All right, let's see, proclamation. Ready?
Yes, so this,
There's a proclamation recognizing 50 years of service to the district by Johnny P. Stubbs.
yeah, so in November, we had an item to dedicate the facility, the district's facilities to our long-lasting board member and president, Mr. Johnny Stubbs, Johnny P. Stubbs. And so we've got this proclamation before you all, just honoring the 50 years of public service Mr. Stubbs served and dedicated to our district, but our community, and his leadership over the last 5 decades to put this district where it's at, obviously with the entire team that we've got. So we have this on here so we could have a resolution, please.
Okay. Is there one little typo and
Yes,
Johnny came in what year?
1976, and he
It's
retired
okay,
in
can we move
2024 from the
Sure.
district, so yeah.
After that.
And he continued to be a consultant for a year and a half after his
That's right.
term was up.
Sure.
It's been 50 years.
I know. All right, do you want to read it? Do you want to?
Sure.
Go ahead.
You can read it if you want, or the board wants to change anything, they can change anything, or whatever, or you don't have to pass it, that's up to you guys.
We're just changing when the start was, 1976.
Move to approve as a recommendation and.
All right, we have a motion to approve it. I will read it real quick. Whereas Johnny P. Stubbs began his service as a board member of El Paso County Water Improvement District Number 1 in 1976 and has demonstrated an early and steadfast commitment to water conservation and improvements to the services provided by the district while reducing the tax burden on water users. And whereas for 5 decades has served El Paso County Water Improvement District Number 1, providing leadership and expertise in managing the intergovernmental relationships and contractual matters of the district. And whereas Johnny P. Stubbs' 50 years of dedication have not only shaped the success of our organization, but served as a profound source of inspiration to district staff, engineers, attorneys, and fellow board members. And whereas it is fitting and proper to acknowledge a half-century of such extraordinary dedication and to express our gratitude for the lasting legacy Johnny P. Stubbs has built. Now, therefore, The Board of Directors does hereby dedicate the district's administrative building complex in the name of Johnny P. Stubbs. And Mike made a motion that we approve this proclamation. Larry seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign. Okay, that's a wonderful proclamation. Johnny is well deserving of all that.
And the summary is out there on the wall, an excellent job of what they did. It summarizes this right out there. You haven't seen it yet.
Yep.
What, 3 weeks? When did we put it up? Like 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago, something like that.
November, yeah, it's December fifth.
Yeah.
It's November 12th is the board meeting, and it was dedicated December 5th, the day of that.
Yeah, December 5th, yeah.
Yeah.
And Bernard even came down from
Yes.
the mountains. Okay, well, give me the real copy and we'll sign this
Yes,
later.
we'll get back to you
All right,
right
we've got
away.
it approved. Very good. All right. Next item of business, Al, you're up. You got anything you want to bring to the attention of the board?
Yeah, I'll give the watershed update. Jay's gonna put it up on the screen right now.
Okay.
So it's a little bit better. I mean, I'm not saying it's great news, but it's good news. How about that?
Well, Maria said there were some and a few high peaks in our watershed.
Yeah, but we still have the snow problem. The good news is, we were looking at the inflows back in November when I gave the last report, were about 300 CFS and that's when we extrapolated. So it was looking pretty dim, but those increases, came up significantly. There's a little ramp here to average about 700. It's dropped back down to about 560, but that was a bump we didn't expect, and so that's from rains and other things that occurred, or a little bit of snow that fell at lower elevations melted and contributed to the watershed. You're gonna see came out of a soil moisture deficit into a normal soil moisture condition, which is really helpful in getting the water down to us, and it's proved by doing this. So that's the good news right there. These are the flows up at the Narrows itself and Butte. The one down here, there's some storm water coming in. Most of this stuff is coming, not about half of it out of Colorado and half of it out of New Mexico. But it's been strong. It's just now starting to decrease, so we're forecasting in the future less water coming into the reservoir, but it still was pretty impressive over the last 2 months, so that's good. We didn't expect that. We needed it. Obviously we've got snow now, so we can pick up the Sangre de Cristos. You can see it's fairly good. It's still not on a basin average. It's not that great. At high elevations, it's pretty good, but even there, you're gonna see it's not terrific. If we look at Wolf Creek as, we use as a indicator for how the condition of the whole system is, if we have to look at one spot. Obviously, we look at 50 or 60 spots, but Wolf Creek, if we just narrow it down to one, it seems to be the most accurate to look at one. It's not performing very well. If anybody had skied up there, you're not impressed with this photograph I took from the website this morning. That, we normally like to see that building with a lot of snow on the road. And if you look out of the parking lot and some of the other places, you don't see any big snowplow drifts or anything like that they push up normally. So it's not, it's like you said, Art, the skiing is okay, but it's not been that great. Doing it. Our number that we target for a really good year would be about 400 inches. Their year to date is 81, so we're significantly behind. If we look at the USDA graph of that, you can see that we'd like to be up here around 15, and we're down here around 7, about half of what we would like to be at. And so, about the same we were last year, so it's another bad year on the snow right now. If we look at the Upper Rio Grande at all 10 sites, it's even a little bit worse. When you look at these snow sites, even though we look at these at the top of the mountain, really the ones that are the most important are at the mid-level at 8,000 feet, because there's much more land and area for the snow to accumulate at 8,000 feet than up at 10,000 feet. And so the most important gauges really are down, how much snow do we have in these 7 to 9,000 range where there's more surface area. And we're not seeing very good performance in that area. You sort of saw that if we go back to this chart here. These are the lower elevations. You're not seeing anything but a dusting. So we like to see this whole area with some snow at lower elevations, but we don't. So that's 6 to 10 days. So there's nothing. Don't see anything exciting here on the forecast. I don't see anything that's near normal. So we're not expecting any great storms in the next 6 to 10 days. But you know they've been coming through California pretty regularly. They just drop all the snow in California north of us, not on ours. Temperatures predicted to be for the outlook is above normal, pretty much throughout the basin. Precipitation is this, and for us it's strange that I'm saying this is good. It's like we're, instead of being below normal, we're equal chances, so that makes me happy. That's better than, you know, we got a little, you see we got above, our neighbors are getting above, but it's all up north, it's up north. The rest of Texas is below. We did come out of our moderate to severe drought in terms of soil moisture conditions, so that's an important indicator that we can get the water. If it does snow, if we get some more snow late in the season, we can actually get that water down to the reservoir, so that's a good sign. Hopefully hold that way. If we look at previous years at this date, or yesterday, we're at 192. Last year we were at 209, so very close to being the same at Elk Butte. 21, that year wasn't a great year, but we got quite a bit of snow in later. We were below what we are today, so we've had worse years recently. And then 2019 is a year that we actually got a large amount of snow, and we were at a fairly low amount at this time of the year. All that snow came in April, and March and April. So there's still possibilities of, you know, of another 2019. That I think we ended up with over 1 million acre-feet in storage that year, so, or in inflow. So just because we're at this number doesn't preclude us not having a great year, but it's probably, all probability is that it's going to be almost identical to next year. So from September to the last board meeting, we were getting that 300 CFS, so the performance was pretty poor. Performance of the inflow increased during this last 2 months. I talked about that earlier. I'm estimating it's going to decrease and go back to, this is still a relatively high number for this condition, but a conservative number, to 400. Excuse me. There's that, whatever that disease is I got, what's going around. So we're looking at 250 to 300,000, you know. Last year at June, we were at 282. So it's basically a repeat of last year. That's I'm fairly confident in that forecast. I'm usually not very confident in January, but
last year.
Right now I'm fairly confident of that number.
That's not.
Well, it's better than what
It's
it
better
looked
than
like earlier.
Yeah. What about, wasn't there still some water upstream there at AppQ or somewhere that they were gonna release? Whatever happened to that? Well,
From that water was, that's what you saw back here.
that's what that
Transfer in November.
Yeah. So that's what that bump was?
That's what that is right there.
It's already come down, so it's.
There wasn't much water to transfer this year, so there wasn't a whole lot to transfer.
Okay, but it's already come down.
So that's all that water is supposed to be delivered by January. It was, so
it's already here.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's taken care of. It's that they did what they were supposed to do.
Okay, that's good. I was hoping they were still more water coming, but that's okay. We got it.
No, there's not more water coming. So,
All right.
well, there may be some storms. We'll see. So I think that's borderline good news, right?
Yeah, no, it is.
Yes.
It's like you said, the ground was wet enough, we got maybe a higher percentage than what we normally would have got. Right.
Right. Yeah, we got it down here more efficiently, and we're, we were sweating it for a while that it was going to be much worse than this year. So at least and I'm not. Sounds bad when I'm happy to see that it's not any worse.
Yeah. Well, it is. We're all sad, but we're happy. Happy Sam.
It's like breaking your arm and saying, well, it could have been worse, I could have broken both arms.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at the right side, yep,
All right. Thank you, Al.
thank you.
All right. Ricky, what you got, man?
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Just a bit of information, so 2026, we're gonna get started with the return flow here in February 2nd. February 2nd, we'll introduce water into the system, and we'll get started. We've already been taking orders. We're still implementing the 2 inches. Just talking to some of the farmers out there, some are still harvesting. Some are still harvesting, so it might fall in between mid-February, but
Yeah.
we got about 1,000 acres already for February.
Wow, that's very good.
So they're still coming in.
And some are saving up the money to pay their bills, probably.
Yes. Yep. I got a phone call last week from the Odin Construction downtown. He just gave me an update. They're saying they're on track to finish up what they need to do by February 14th, mid-February. So hopefully if everything stays on track, we can get that water from downtown, help us out with the return flow. So let's hope that.
What are they doing over there?
They're putting the American Canal, they're putting underground.
Underground?
For like box culverts.
Yeah.
They've been at it for like a couple of years now, haven't
Yes, I believe they still have another season to go. It's next year.
they? Sounds like I'm milking it, but okay.
All right.
That's all.
Ricky,
If you have
thank
any
you.
questions about it, give me a call.
Okay, thank you very much. And
Thank you, Ricky.
just want to say thank you, shout out to Kathy Oyston, who you're probably here at your last meeting. We're going to miss you. I just want to let everybody know. 44 years, is that what we came up with? 40?
Almost.
Yeah, almost 44 years.
Yes.
Okay, been a great person and a great addition to our staff here. And as much as me and you have fought over those water charges, you did the right thing, so. So thank you from all of us here, okay? We're going to miss you. You hear that, Josh? Yeah.
No pressure, buddy.
No pressure, buddy. All right, Pete?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I forgot to put the pointer. Sorry.
Okay. Let me go ahead and start off with the wells, just to kind of give you an update on. So the 2 new wells have been drilled. None of the equipment has gone into them yet. I want to wait a little bit further until we get closer to when we put water in the system. That way I can get it started and leave them running.
Auger drill, are they shallow?
There was 2 new wells.
Auger?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it was Western Water.
Okay, about what, 100?
About 96, give or take.
Okay.
So those are in. Right now, we've abandoned the well on the Island Main 3, which is the one that was over there by the Hating the Guadalupe. That one was like over 4,000 TDS.
Yeah.
So it failed, and I didn't see it feasible to go in there and put any more money into it. So we went ahead and removed all the hardware. We are capping it now and making sure that's not that it's taken care of. Okay.
How are all the motors doing on those wells?
They're doing good right now. We I don't know if you noticed on the South Dakota report. That's another one that was sent out to car parts. That was also got the machine work done on it. So we've got it in the shop already, and we will start rebuilding it. So we've already got all the pistons and everything for it. So we'll start putting it
So
together.
we're doing the overhaul in-house right here?
Yes. Yeah. We just send it out just for the machine work.
Yeah, those are nearly all that John Deere 4045 turbo motor.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, so, so we just did one a couple of months back, and we're doing the second one now.
Good engines, yeah.
So, this is just a little bit of the work that's being done inside the welding shop. This is off one of our mowers. So right now, we're hitting the mowers pretty hard to try to get them ready for the season. We have to go back out there and start all our mowing program. Did you guys see this? Or should we dim the light here?
Yeah, I'll wait for you to talk. Yeah, I'll wait for you to talk. Finish talking.
Okay. Okay, so this is the cradle where actually the boom comes off of, and we get a lot of stress cracks because those things are extremely heavy. So we take them off, and again, this is all done in house. Let me see if this thing works. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's after we're done with it. And then I've showed you this before. So this here, he's almost done. He's already cut out the bushes. He went in there and filled them, and now he's cut them out. And we're doing a little bit more work to that excavator, and this excavator should be out on the field, I'm thinking, by the end of the week. Then we'll bring the next one in. Most of the work is gonna be on the bucket and on the dipper. And it's just normal wear and tear. And then some of our drains, these are all outside of the city limits. We're still hitting the drains inside the city limits, but we have no excavators right now. All the excavators are being used in our delivery system. So trying to get this ready for water, which is kind of before and after picture. And then same thing goes with our mowing program. Again, all mowers within our delivery system have been parked already, so I'm utilizing those employees in different areas, for example, Shark Creek and some of the other projects that we got going. Backhoes are still ongoing. This is up there by the Naunion East, right upstream from Washington Street. This is an area where we dug it out, and over the years, dirt kind of goes down into our neighbor's property there, so we're just kind of taking everything off, rebuilding our banks, and also doing some digging on some of our canals to get them up and ready for water season. And then of course, debris, that never ends. That's an ongoing problem. These are just complaints that we get on just overgrowth. You know, keep in mind that a lot of this really does not pertain to us. That's more like an easement that El Paso Electric owns, but it's proven that nothing's ever gonna get done if we don't go in there and do it. So it's beneficial for us to go in there and take care of it. And, you know, just I'd hate for something to come in here and get one of our pieces of equipment. So we'll go in there and take care of it. That's what it looks like after we're completed.
That's impressive.
It looks much better, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Much better.
And then these are the sand piles from over the years that we've dug out the riverside, and right now that we're doing the riverside from hole in the wall up to wasteway number 2. This is just the amount of sand that's coming out of our channel. And here we're actually taking out the sand and hauling it to areas that we're pulling good clay soil to use for our banks, and then we'll replace it with the sand. Then of course, washouts, they never end.
Now,
This is right.
back on the Riverside, people, are we doing concrete lining there? Are we doing some?
On the riverside,
You're
no,
just
not,
shaping?
we're just, it was silted up, so we got out about
You're just
maybe
shaping it. Okay.
7 feet of sand out of there. Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is right behind Socorro High School, and again, some of the, just some of the washouts here, we did locate 4 washouts, and being right behind the school, we made sure we addressed them immediately. One of the things that we're also doing is we're replacing all the rails. Some of you guys that water off the island Main, most of these rails, as you can see the one on the left side, the bottom portion will be eaten away, corroded, or gone. The only thing holding it up is the anchors on the top. So we're going in there and replacing all the rails within the island Main to try to beat Enrique before he puts water in there. So we got approximately about 7 or 8 different structures that we got to do this to. This is the salitral. This is an area where it was impossible to go through there, do any kind of maintenance. Did try to clean drive it. It was just so narrow, and everything had to be done by hand. So we've gone out there and cleaned everything out. We've extended a turnout, moved a turnout. This turnout here, as you can see, is too far back, so we brought it out about 4 feet, extended the pipe, so now we've got a way to get through there with our equipment, and of course, the ditch riders can also patrol the canal through that side. You can see right there, you can get a pickup through there.
Yeah.
We're still working on this one. Right now, we're shaping to do the wing walls over the front. The pipe has been installed, or the turnout has been installed, and that's backfilled already. So we're just gonna shape the front of it and do our concrete wing walls on it. That's what we're doing as of today. That's the turnout.
That's right there behind the icon.
Yes. Okay, and this again, just to give you an idea on the island main, the sand that we're having to deal with, just to get ready for shotcrete. You'll see those stakes. Those stakes are pretty much our boundaries, are your floor, and then the ones up top, of course, will be to the finished grade. There's the amount of sand that's having to come out of there.
How many feet we're gonna put in there, Pete? Have you estimated it?
We want to get up to 4,000. I don't think we'll get up to 4,000. Right now, we've got about 2,000 feet already that's ready to go, that we're ready to lay liner and start shotcrete. So I'm thinking if we get 3,000, it'll be kind of pushing it. That is if we want to get out of there by February 15th, yes. Now, you guys give me more time, I'll finish. So you can see the difference of just the width of the channel.
That's why Larry wanted to know how much you get.
Right? Okay, so this one here is actually the Montoya A over by Country Club and Montoya Drive. Here there is a lot of work going into this project also, and I'll show you kind of.
Can you get down on this side, next to the houses? Can you get tractors and, obviously the...
Yes,
that's good.
yeah, that's right, the houses are right on this side right here, and then you got Montoya Drive right on the other side. So this has all been shaped. In fact, shotcrete, we started it yesterday. This project here, we ran into a couple of issues yesterday with our equipment, but we finally got it done. So we were able to do 40 yards yesterday of concrete. Today we're hoping to do 60, and then for the rest of the week doing 60, and so we'll be doing 6 trucks a day, unless I see that we can squeeze another truck or 2 in there.
Didn't you have to replace a bridge over to, is that Woodland Street?
Yes, on Woodland.
It's already there?
Yes, it's in here already. Yeah, we started that project on Monday on the removal of the culvert on Woodland Street. The catch there is that Woodland, that's the only way in and the only way out. So the city of El Paso, they've closed half of the road. So we're doing half of the road, and then once we're done, we'll jump to the other side.
And the next one up, there's only 2, right?
There's only 2. Yes.
Rinconada or something, is that one?
We're doing Woodland, and then the other one is a private crossing. And there was actually 2 private crossings, and I'll show you here in a few minutes here. This is one of the private crossings that went into, I think this is up in Granada.
Yeah.
And this gentleman here chose not to pay to have it replaced. So it was removed. Okay, that's where you see that gate going in his backyard.
The Rinconada is a road though. There's
Yes,
houses in there.
yeah, in fact, this one was on Woodland, right below Woodland. Yes.
That was a
And then-
private driveway, yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was a private
The one
driveway.
that-
That's a private driveway.
Yeah.
So- And this one is the other private driveway. This gentleman here did pay to get his done he had no choice, because that's the only entrance he's got.
Oh,
So we started this one here, we've done head walls already, which is this right here. And we started the head walls, but then we had to stop to pull into, to go into Woodland, because the city of El Paso has put the traffic control on Woodland to get the roadway done. This is back there where Mr. Sam the Gate lives and all those houses back there.
yeah, poor people.
So, right. So, so you'll see here, this used to be a 50-foot crossing. We went in ahead and extended it to 60 feet, just in order to accomplish doing half the roadway and then the other half, and keep it safe for the public to go in and out to their homes. And then all this is being paid by the city of El Paso, so they are furnishing all the material for this. This you'll see that's where we're cutting the roadway to replace the pipe.
You still have all those cars in there working on, what's that guy's name, Hunt, or who's?
Mr. Foster.
Foster, yeah, is lined up with his workers, right?
Right, and we reached out to the man in charge there and kind of made them aware that, you know, they need to move those cars because we're gonna overspray them with concrete. So, you know, they are out of our right of way, so all we can do is advise, you know, we can't really force anybody to move.
That'll teach them.
But once we get to shooting concrete, they will get oversprayed.
But they've been cooperative, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's been very, they've been working with us real good, so, yeah, we have no issues with that.
Paul Foster.
Yeah.
Yes.
Foster.
Yeah, but yeah, no, that's great, you know, when
Yeah, they've been very
they
good.
wanna work with you, so, yeah, we asked, at the time that I've been out there, yeah,
Yeah, we've had no issues.
they actually listen, so that's always good.
So this is, again, Woodland, and here's the section of the road that was closed off. We started on that side to try to extend it because that mailbox there is gonna kind of limit it once we do the other side. So we're doing 35 feet right now, and then we'll do the other 25 once we're done with this side here. So again, this was started on Monday. This is an 8-inch water line that we had to go under. And, you know, within 2 days, we installed pipe. This is as of yesterday. We're pouring 2 sack today. So this will all be 2 sack for the exception of where the water line is at. And then we'll be pouring head walls and wing walls, a 10-foot concrete hole in the front and in the back side on the upstream and downstream side.
Very good, Pete.
Any questions for me?
That's good.
Great.
Thank you.
Very good job, Pete.
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Like professional contract company.
There you go.
And good people.
Nothing but a logo on your truck.
Thank you.
All right, you got it.
I don't know, yeah, anybody need a break, we've got quite a few.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take about a 5-10 minute break right now. Okay, and then we'll come back and we'll do all the license. Yeah.
Okay.